I saw a video recently of a creator saying that if you're a pre-med, your goal should not be to get into medical school. Hang with me now. But your goal should instead be to grow as a person such that you are irreplaceable. And I think that comes from a good place. When I talk to pre-meds, I say your primary goal should be to remain as happy as possible, because this road is too long for you to burn out when you're 19 taking genetics or orgo. I can agree with that sentiment. What I struggle with is the notion of being irreplaceable in the modern medical system. You, by nature of being a trained physician that other people have training in, are replaceable, and that is okay. And there's some nuance there depending on what you go into, right? Because like as an ER person or anesthesia or other kind of generalist within the confines of your field, right? You have a standardized training. Most board-certified ER docs in any setting could be replaced by another board-certified ER doc and be able to fulfill the basic requirements of that job. Now, granted, everyone's special. Some people are more urban or rural. Some people are used to working with community X as opposed to community Y, whatever. That's not the point of this video. The point is, if you set up the expectation that I am going to be so vital, I am going to be the only person in the world who is able to do project Y in the medical system, you are setting yourself up to fail. Because for most, if not all medical trainees, you reach a point in your training when you realize you're not as special as you think you are, and that is okay. For me, that was very early in undergrad. I thought I was some smart kid from public school upstate New York, and then I realized in college, oh my goodness, everyone is at least as special as I am, and that makes me not super special. And that was a bummer at the time, but when I progressed in my training, I realized it is freeing, not inhibiting, to realize that you don't need to put the burden of perfection or being so unique on yourself. For others who I trained with, they didn't realize that until they were in medical school. All of a sudden in anatomy, they're like, oh my goodness, everyone else got good grades in like science and wants to help people. For other people, it wasn't until residency training when they were like, oh my goodness, every other ortho bro or broette got a perfect score on step. Maybe I'm not as special. Oh my goodness, everyone else sutures in their free time in surgery. And again, I think this creator came from a good place, but I wouldn't put the onus of irreplaceableness on yourself. That sounds stressful.